Well, g'day and welcome to another episode of Ian Smisson's Photography. This morning I'm on Pambula Beach on the south coast of New South Wales and it is glorious. Let's get into it. Well, I'm shooting here with the sun rising up over the point, a sea haze rolling in and these waves rolling up over the shore across these rocks. Big rock here in the foreground. First time shooting with the 8 to 18mm lens, and I'm going to have to be moving in and out to change the emphasis on the foreground. One of the things with a really ultra wide angle lens you've got to be aware of is getting foreground interest. Otherwise everything just disappears off into the distance and you lose the essence of what grabs your eye at a normal sort of focal distance. So I'm going to take a few shots from here and then I'm going to move in closer. As the waves are coming in, I'm hoping I can get the swirl of water around this foreground rock. That's going to take another 20 minutes or so. The sea fog is just rolling past these clouds and the cliffs on the point. Oh, and look at this. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm going to have to wait for the next wave now. Unfortunately, I think the colour is disappearing because of that sea fog. But hey, it is just spectacular. And if I just turn the video on here and spin it around, you can see how much fog there is. It's amazing. All right. I'll move up here and wait for this next wave to come in. One thing that looks really cool in there, which I hadn't noticed when I was standing back a bit further, is that as a wave comes in and it bounces off this rock, you get these refractive waves bouncing back in circles with the incoming wave rippling underneath it. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to capture that exactly. I've slowed down the shutter speed by bumping the aperture up to f22 to try and get just a little bit of blur in the water, but I might need to freeze it a little bit. So I'm going to try a couple of different shutter speeds to see if I can capture that even better.
And when I was processing this one on the computer, I couldn't resist turning it into a dark and moody black and white.
As this fog is rolling in, one of the things that I want to capture now is the clouds and the haze around the point. And I need a longer telephoto lens to do that. So I'm going to switch out the A to 18 for the 35 to 100 and see how that goes. that is just glorious.
And it always pays to check what's going on behind you, because sometimes the scene away from the sun is just as spectacular as looking into the sun.